Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up? Um, Real quick, I just wanted to get into five things that I noticed. Well, for me, that you might have or might need to be a man. You know what I mean? I like to boast around. I'm a man. I'm a goddamn grown ass man, and you gonna respect me. I like to throw that around a lot. You know what I mean? And they be like, so what does it take to be a man? What do you need to be a man? I will give you the five things I think personally you need to be. Of course, there's other things. Of course, there's a lot more things, but just off the top of my head, you know what I mean? So, number one, to be a man, you gotta have a penis. There's no debate about that. You gotta have a date. There's just, I don't, I don't see no other. No, there's no other way around that. So that's number one. You gotta have honor and a penis. I'm not gonna do the penis dance though. That was for Shin Chan if y'all watched that. And no, okay. For two, this one is serious. Um, if you really, really, really think you're a man and you haven't provided for another human being, an animal, a kid, car, yourself, items, I don't know. If you're not pretty much, if you haven't provided for something or someone, you are not a man. Because for one thing, that was always one thing my pops always told me, and grandma and everybody who came down. To be a man, you're a provider. You know what I'm saying? You get everything done. And if you can't, or if you haven't, you're still a kid. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, with things, it takes time. You learn this stuff. So it took me a while. I was like, man, I'm a man. 12, 16. I ain't no damn man. I ain't know nothing, boy. I ain't know nothing that my dad was providing me with clothing, food, etc. Until you get older. But next on the list. Next on the list. We're not gonna get too deep. It's not about that. You know what I mean? It's not about that just yet. You have to have faith in something. You know what I'm saying? They're like, that's what? That's a weird one. Nah, you don't have to believe in God or anything like that. Nah, nothing like that. Just have your faith somewhere. If not in God, if not in base God, you know what I'm saying? The big speaker in the sky, praise him. If not in the almighty dollar bill, it's like, what are you standing for? Like, what's your worth? You know what I mean? What is your standpoint? Where do you put your foot down? Like, oh man, this is going really bad. Luckily, I have money. Or for other people, luckily, I have God on my side. For me, luckily, I have my headphones and that speaker. Boy, I don't know what I would do without. But anyway, have your faith in something. That really helps you as a man. For my dad, I noticed his faith was strongly. Honestly, I would say it was in me, and it was weird to me. I didn't get it because I was just like he would seriously count on me for things, and he'll be happy if I came through, and I don't know, cause like he was the one working and doing the most, like the hard labor and shit. Like he was come home and be like, "Your homework done?" I'd be like, "Yeah." Damn, whew, yes, good job. And like I was just like, "Oh, all right, Dad, you got it. I'm not gonna stop you on that one." So have your faith in something, whether it be your kids or whatever, that's gonna help you get throughout the day. Whether it's a hard work day, school day, somebody just push you to the edge. You just like, something is stopping me from punching you in the face. Oh yeah, it's my lovely kids at home. It's my family. I want to see them. It's God. It's money, etc. You get the point. You get the gist. You know what I mean? Fourth, learn to sacrifice. That shit sucks, fam. I promise you. But that's the it's the cause to be the boss. You know what I mean? Learn to sacrifice, submit, give it up. We can't all be winners. I'm a winner, but we can't all be. You know what I mean? We gotta learn to lose sometimes. And this mainly goes for the women. Learn to sacrifice for the women. Don't give them, you know what I'm saying? Don't give, yes, ma'am, yes, this, and that. That shit's whack. That's corny. But when it comes to doing certain things, like a good example, I had yesterday my girl left for school, and I had the choice. I could have went to work, and then before that, I could have went to the gym. But instead, I spent 2 days with her helping her pack, and then the second day with her going to school. Well, getting her to the bus to school. You know what I'm saying? And for one, that cut my check, so obviously that's hurting money, and two, that fucked up my diet plan because I wasn't supposed to be there. So I sacrificed two things that I really need and everything like that for my girl. Why? Because I know one thing. I'm a man and I'm going to get that back. You know what I'm saying? Hey, ain't nothing to me. No, but two, honestly, if it's something you care about, you'll learn to sacrifice for it. Female, male, honestly, that goes both ways. But that's just something to be a grown up for real, for not even a man itself. You got to learn to sacrifice. Give it up, son. Hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? Though I didn't get to go to work, and well, I did go to work, but you know what I'm saying? I didn't get to go to work as long as I wanted. I got to see my girl and hear a little, she know what it is, and hear some words that I really like to hear from her that I didn't hear for a while. And not only that, I got to spend time with her. So, you know, priorities. What's your priority? What's your prerogative? Shit. And last but not least, learn to tie a tie, fam. Learn to tie a tie, bow tie, something. Don't just, son. How are you gonna be the boss man that you are? How are you gonna be the motherfucking chief, head honcho, kingpin, all that good stuff if you can't tie a tie? Please explain that to me. I'll wait. Okay, yeah, exactly. You can't because you don't know how to tie a tie. You need a clip on, and no, it's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Learn to do that. Me, I don't know how to tie a tie. This is alright for real. But I don't really know how to tie a tie yet. I'm working on it, you guys. Don't worry. Don't worry. You know what I'm saying? I think me and Dad skipped over that part growing up. He kind of just gave me the bow tie. But anyway, that's beside the point. Learn to tie a tie. So technically, I'm not really a man. I'm a man. I'm more of a minotaur, a centaur, or a minotaur. You know what I'm saying? I'm half man, half beast type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm almost there being a man, but don't worry about it. I'm almost there. So that was my my 5 things I think you need to have, or at least know, to be a man, and that's about it.